good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Madeline from Berkeley UBF. The title of my presentation is How to Use the Facebook page to invite students for the Bible study. So by the grace of God, I worked for a social media company in Silicon Valley for the past 2 years. As I was busy with work and childcare, here's my daughter Grace, I became increasingly distant from campus ministry. One day, I had a chance to attend Christian meetings at work, and I learned that there are many Christians at Facebook. I was impressed that God works even in a big secular company like Facebook and puts people there for good work. I was so lucky to learn more about Facebook ads and started creating page and group for our chapter and began boosting special events on page. In John 15, Jesus said, "Go into the world and preach the gospel to all creation." I think Facebook can be a great tool that we can leverage to serve the world mission. With over 2.7 billion monthly active users, Facebook is the biggest social network worldwide. Facebook is available in more than 100 languages. Almost 90% of Facebook daily users come from outside US and Canada. But why Facebook? According to research, 74% of university students in the US use Facebook. If you look at the bar graph on the right, it's a fairly large number of over 160 billion people. Facebook has dozens of products, including Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Just before missionary Charles Kim graciously introduced relational evangelism through the Facebook profile. To create a page or a group, you first need to have a Facebook profile or account. But for example, group here, there is a rumor in Facebook. It was created by the Christian engineer to support his church. There are many great features that we can use Facebook group, but this is not the topic for today. So now, if you haven't used Facebook page yet, I would like to recommend creating one for your chapter. It is similar to a business website. We can introduce who we are and what we do. And also, many chapters I know they use a Facebook broadcasting worship service on Sunday. There are actually two features on page that I would like to highlight on: Boom Now and boosting. First, let's talk about Boom Now. For example, the image shown on the right is a post that I created to invite students from the Berkeley area. One student signed up for the Bible study less than a week after it was boosted. Sarah, I changed her name for privacy, has been studying the Bible with me for a month now. So one may ask, wouldn't it be hard to create a page and even boosting? Good news. It is not hard at all, and anyone can actually easily create. In the following video, I will show you how to create a page and make a Boom Now button. It's less than 3 minutes long. Okay, after confirming the appointment, we need to decide which video app to use for the online Bible study. Sarah wanted to meet on Zoom. However, if your students are flexible, then I would like to suggest you to try following two Facebook apps. First, Messenger Room. As its name suggests, the Messenger Room is called to be Facebook Zoom. It is free and there's no time limit on calls, and it supports group meetings as many as 50 people. For our missionaries who are concerned about online security, I would like to suggest using WhatsApp. This is known to be secure with its famous end-to-end encryption, which means only the sender and the receiver can read a text, images, and videos. There are 2 billion people in over 180 countries use WhatsApp. Additionally, you can connect Facebook page with WhatsApp to communicate with your students. So when you go to the page, you can go ahead to settings and you can click on connect WhatsApp. So now let's move on to our favorite subject, which is creating Facebook ads or boosting. The beauty of Facebook ads is its affordability. The small budget is as low as $1 per day, so which is quite suitable for family, church, or even individual to try. You can also pause and cancel the ads anytime. Most importantly, you can target the audience, such as age, location, and interest. For example, I would set the audience as students living in the Berkeley area whose interest is Christianity or Bible study. In the following short video, I can show you how to create an ad step by step. It is so simple and short, only less than 2 minutes. So now here are some more examples of boosting. I've run ads for multiple events, including Easter, Christmas, and even pizza party. Mostly there was no response, meaning no students show up. However, there was one event that we had 6 guests, including 3 freshmen. As a lesson learned, I would like to highlight 4 points. First, it is important of creating timely and student-friendly content. The reason that Thanksgiving event was more successful was that it was run around Thanksgiving time. In Berkeley, there are many international students who don't have a family to spend time with. It is even challenging to find an open restaurant around the campus during Thanksgiving week. So when we run the ad, it's more likely, many students are interested and they actually responded and showed up. Second, communication. I learned that it is very effective when all coworkers share the same social media app. Otherwise, I realized that over-communication is better than less communication. Third, the importance of prayer. When I first boosted, the Book Now button on Facebook. I relied on God, as I $1 ads seemed to be 5 loaves and 2 fish. Therefore, I prayed hard, and God sent out the well-prepared student for the Bible study. However, when I relied more on ads rather than praying, I saw there were no further online requests. That being said, I learned that center of our mission to depend on the Holy Spirit remains the same, or even more true in the digital era. So before closing, I would like to share 3 additional tips on Facebook. One missionary asked if there is a good way to get closer to college students on Facebook. Yes, it is. I would search for a Facebook group for the college that my chapter serves and would join one. I found it helpful to understand what's going on in campus and the current issues and topics that students care the most. Second tip is about account settings and privacy. You can choose what to share, such as interests, photos, and personal information like your hometown and who to share you with. Also, one can turn face recognition on and off. Additionally, you can change the language that you'd like to have posts translated into you. That way, we can communicate with students and coworkers globally, even if we don't understand their language. It's pretty cool, huh? The last one is design tip. There are many design websites that you can use to create professional posts and Facebook page. As Shepherd Daehyun and also Pastor Russell pointed out, you can download license-free photos from Google Images. So it is important to check the license and restrictions when you download images from the website. You can find great templates for social media posting or brochures on websites like Canva, Pixabay, Upsplash, and etc. There are both paid and free options. The one-on-one brochure that you see on the right is created using Canva, but we didn't have a chance to use it because of the COVID. In summary, we went over using features on Facebook ads to invite students, Book Now, and boosting. When you have further questions, please visit Berkeley UBF Facebook page and leave a message. I would be more than happy to help you to get started. Thank you for your attention.